you're looking at now is from the past, back when if you wanted to bring an idea to life, you had to use Photoshop and you had to put some serious time in it. And I'm talking about hours. And on top of that, you actually had to be skilled with it. Not like today where you just type out the prompt and you let AI generate it for you. It's kind of funny because I remember Photoshop being referred as a magic wand, but compared to what AI can do today, and especially how fast it can do, it really feels far from magic. Anyway, I made this montage back when I was still a beginner in Photoshop. I didn't even use mask. I wasn't aware of that option. But the results turned out solid, and the idea behind it is what made it interesting, I think, especially to people who are familiar with League of Legends and Draven as a character. And ever since then, I wanted to print this on a big canvas, because not only it was one of my most viewed videos, but it also looks good as an actual painting, and it will look nice on the wall. That being said, it would be even better if it was a painting, so I think it's time for me to go back even further before the digital era and to try some traditional art using a real brush instead of the one in Photoshop. But before I do that, I really want to see what AI would generate. That way, in the end, I can compare it, have it side by side, version that's made in Photoshop, one that is generated by AI, and one that is painted on canvas. So I'll work on a detailed prompt for this, and I think I'll use Sora AI to generate the image. So this is the prompt I came up with. I didn't go too much into the details about the exact poses of each character and directions they'll be facing. What I'm really curious about is whether there'll be any resemblance to the montage that I created. It's public, so there's a chance that AI might pick it up during the training, or even use it now as a reference when generating this one. I'm not sure about that, but I'm definitely excited to see the results. And honestly, just thinking about it, something that took me probably like 15+ hours to create this back then will now be generated in under a minute. That's what? Like who's this? I mean, maybe there are some restrictions to what it can use and how much can it feature, but I mean, this axe here, like, he's not even holding it. It's again. Okay. I mean, it's pretty much still the same. I mean, I understand that the smite icon can be used due to copyright, but the one that is generated is just totally different style and everything, and still the axe, like the way it holds it, it's unnatural, and it's typical for AI. Like, you either have like missing fingers or extra fingers, but overall, not impressed. So I've generated a couple of more, but pretty much with the same results. For these two, I've actually uploaded the Photoshop montage and just asked the AI to recreate it, and as you can see, the results are still on the same level. Like, faces look weird and distorted, and we have like a third arm popping out of nowhere. On the next two and these two, I tried the same thing again. Random third arm, and the smite icon just looks terrible, like totally out of style with the rest. I mean, just look at this, also generated by Sora AI. I simply asked, I've asked it to create a morph between like a Chow Chow dog and an alien xenomorph, and the results are actually amazing, like especially this one. So anyway, before I jump into the painting, like a quick disclaimer. While I'm pretty solid with pencil drawings, I've never actually painted on canvas before. The last time I painted anything was back in primary school, like 20 years ago, I think. And well, here's how that looked. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. You'll see the full reveal soon. The results are okay, but I'm not fully satisfied. I probably should have spent more time on some areas. Parts of it look a little rushed, honestly. In the end, it took me quite a lot, around 40 hours over 5 days, but I did learn a lot along the way though, and I kind of had to. Like, I only had a basic set of 12 colors, so I had to figure out how to mix them and also how to paint gradients, especially shadows. Luckily I was using acrylic paints. They dry fast and they become water resistant once they set. That means you can paint over layers without smudging, even when you thin it with water, which was super important for shadows. Honestly, I had no idea which type of paint was meant for canvas, so I think I got very lucky grabbing ones that are acrylic based. That's about it. I'll hang this one on the wall, but I think I'll stick to Photoshop in the future. Hope you enjoyed the process, and have a good one.
Będziesz lata w kłopocie.